The standard possession order in Texas is what the legislators got together and said, hey, this is the fair amount of time for the possessory conservator to have with the child. That means the visiting parent. What is the time that they're going to get? And in Texas, it's called the standard possession order, and they're going to get every Thursday overnight. They're going to get every other weekend. It's really the first, third, and fifth weekends, but from when school lets out on Friday until school goes back on Monday, you're going to alternate holidays and alternate spring break, and then they're going to get 30 days of summer. Whenever a parent lives within 50 miles of the other parent who has the right to decide the residence, that is the possession schedule they're going to get. It changes if the distance is further away. For example, if you're more than 100 miles, we're going to change that because maybe every other weekend, that's just a little too much. And I definitely can't do a Thursday night when I have to go to work on Friday morning and the kid has to go to school. So in that scenario, the court would give that visiting parent the option, instead of doing every other weekend, you get to pick one weekend a month. And because we're taking some time away because you don't get now your Thursday nights, we're going to give you some makeup time. We're going to give you every spring break instead of just every other spring break. And instead of getting 30 days of summer, we're going to give you 42 days of summer. Based on the distance, that standard possession order may change, but the standard possession order essentially just outlines what schedule a visiting parent should have in the Texas Family Code. Parents can absolutely create a custom parenting plan. If you have a parent who's a firefighter or a pilot or a nurse, they may not have a schedule that is conducive to every other weekend, Friday when school lets out till Monday when school goes back, or Thursday overnights if they're a truck driver or something. We need to be creative to make sure that both parents have the opportunity to be involved in the upbringing of the child. In Texas, there's something that's called the standard possession order, and it outlines the visitation that each party is going to have through all of the possession schedules, no matter if you're 50 miles away or 100 miles away. It's going to specifically outline some holiday time for Thanksgiving, the week of Thanksgiving. One parent may get it in even years, the other parent's going to get it in odd years. Christmas break is a little bit longer, so one parent's going to get from when school lets out for the Christmas break until the 28th. So, hey, in that year you got to enjoy Christmas Eve and Christmas. But the next year it's going to look really different because now you're the other parent. You're going to get from the 28th until school goes back. So in that year you got to exercise New Year's. And so that's how we handle holidays in the Texas Family Code with the standard possession order. If there are other holidays that are important to you, maybe you really like, Easter or Halloween or something like that, you would want to meet with your attorney and talk about carving those out and adding those to the order, because those are not in the standard possession order. So you may have heard the term standard possession order, and it really helps us predict what kind of visitation a possessory conservator is going to have. But if the child's under 3, all of that goes by the wayside. It's a little bit different because they need to see both parents more frequently, and so the visitation periods may not be as long. So when a child is under 3, it's kind of a different set of standards that the court is going to consider. So for example, if you have a child who is breastfeeding, a weekend away from the mom is hard on both the mom and child. And so a court until the age of 3 is going to deviate from that standard possession order.